What up, Team Buckhouse? Johnathan Buckhouse here, and it's time for another resort review. This is the video series where we take a ski resort, we go to it, we absolutely shred it, and then we take all the information from going and riding that resort, come back here, and we break it down for you guys and give the resort a score from 0 to 100 on how sick the resort is and who is this resort for. So the way we're gonna get that score from 0 to 100 is we're gonna go through 10 categories. Every category is gonna get a score from 0 to 10. 0 is not applicable, meaning they don't have it at all. 1 is terrible, 5 is average, and 10 is best in the world. So those are the rules that we're gonna play by, and in today's video, we're gonna cover Villa Olivia ski area in Illinois. This is a tiny little ski resort in the middle of the Midwest. It's awesome. It has 180 vertical drop, and we went there this winter, and so let's jump into this resort review after you guys smash the subscribe button. Okay, here we go. Now, lift prices. How expensive is it to come to this 180-foot drop of a mountain? It's gonna cost you $39 for the day, which is actually really cheap. So when it came to lift prices, I gave it a 7 on the lift price. Now, lodging, you might wanna go there and stay. It's not gonna happen. They don't offer lodging, so that's a 0 on the lodging, but it's in the middle of Illinois, like near Chicago area, so you're gonna find a place to stay easily near, but the resort does not offer it, so they got a 0. Now, ease of access, how easy is it to get to this resort? Once again, it's in the middle of a massive city, so if you already live in Illinois, it's gonna be very easy. But if you wanted to fly into Chicago, you could fly into O'Hare and then go 29 minutes to the resort. That's, I think, one of the easiest from Colorado to the Midwest to a mountain you could get. So on that note, I gave an unheard of 10 for ease of access. I think this is our first ever 10 for ease of access, but dude, there's no reason why you can't get to the ski resort. It's like the easiest thing possible. Now, I'm sure at this point in the video, you're wondering, why did we come ride this ski resort? And the reason why is we have a goal to ride every resort in the United States, and you guys can track that progress by going to resortskimaps.com. This is a map of every resort in the United States. All of the green ski resorts, we've been there. You can click on them and watch the video there from that. So if I've gone to your ski resort, click it, watch the video. It's super sick. But if it's red and we haven't been there, that means we're coming your way possibly this season. Check out the resort calendar up in the top right-hand corner. You can watch that, see if we're coming to your resort, and then you can take the time off of work, whatever, and come work with us, because that's my favorite part about riding all these resorts, is riding with you guys. You can also check all the resort review scores on that website as well. Resortskimaps.com is the coolest thing possible, and literally you can plan your trips and all kinds of stuff. You can waste an entire hour on resortskimaps.com, so check it out. Now, lifts. We're going to a ski resort. We gotta get up the mountain or the hill, the 180 vertical feet. I don't wanna walk that. We gotta shred it. So how are we gonna get up there? Well, they have one chairlift, which is the slowest thing I think I've ever rode. Might be on par with like the slowest chairlift we've ever ridden. And they have, it's 3 tow ropes, but they're both like side by side. So it's almost like 6 tow ropes out there, 1 for the park, 2 for the runs and everything like that. So lots of tow ropes, 1 lift. I was blown away they even had a chairlift there. But if you're in the Midwest, you know you're riding tow ropes. And so when it came to chairlifts, I gave them a 2. They had 1, but you know, it was very slow. It's a 4-seater. But yeah. Now, runs, we gotta go down that 180 vertical feet. How are we gonna do that? And they're gonna have a bunch of runs available for you? Not really, no. They have a couple like mellow runs down, literally nothing harder than a green, I would say. But you can get out there, you can bust some turns. It is not the steepest mountain. So you can make some turns, but you're not gonna get that fast. So when it came to runs, I gave them a 2. You're not riding bowls, you're not in the trees, basically on a bunny hill the whole time. Now, terrain park, we showed up and it was a really bad snow year in the Midwest. Actually last year was kind of a bad snow year across the board. So they didn't have their park built yet. They had 1 single jump and we sessioned the crap out of it. Actually had a really fun time riding that single jump, but they didn't have any boxes in, any rails in, and personally, I think they definitely could have had that stuff in. I found 1 photo of the park they normally build, which looks super sick and everything, but the fact that this season, even with lack of snow, they couldn't get any rails in or anything. They had this like weird like shaped jump that was not shaped very well, honestly. So I gave them a 2 for park. Obviously, I need to ride their full-blown park that might be gave it a little higher if it was there, but the fact that there wasn't a park crew there putting a box in or a rail in when they definitely had snow for that, you know, kind of take their score a little bit. So they got a 2. Now, if you're enjoying this video and you want to see me ride every resort in the United States, you guys can help me do that by snagging Evolution merch. We got the Evolution stickers. These are the main ways you guys can support the dream. You slap the logo on the side of your helmet. Let everyone know you're part of Team Buckhouse. If you're a skier, we do have a ski version of it. Well, we got the shirts, you know, any of the merch. We have so many options for you guys. Those are all linked down below if you do snag any of them. Tag me on my Instagram and I'll give you guys gear and sticker shoutouts in the vlogs. Now we're gonna get hungry out there. You know, like your tummy gets grumbling, you're out there riding the tow rope, your hands are burning, you're like, I'm gonna get some food real quick, whatever. And I didn't see a place to eat. When I go on their website, they do have like a nice place that you can eat, but that's more for the golf course, I believe. So there is a place on property that you can eat, but it's more meant for the golf course. I don't even know if it's open for the wedding. I gave them a 2. They have an option, it's on the website. 2. It looks really good, but that's where you locals come into play. So let me know. If you ride Villa Olivia and you know the place to eat while you're there, comment that down below, or a place to stay or any of that stuff. We need the locals at these resorts to jump into the comments and fill them up with all the local hacks and how's the train park, you know, all that stuff down below. Because I only get 1 day at these resorts and I do my best to give the most honest and most fair review of my single day there. And then we need the locals to fill in the cracks, you know what I'm saying? Now employees, we don't cover snow conditions, one, because this would get a horrible snow condition because it was a bad snow year, you know what I'm saying? They didn't have any snow, and that's how we don't like to cover snow conditions, either bad snow years, different times of the season, whether it's early or late season, that could affect snow tremendously, so we don't cover snow conditions, but we do cover employees because an employee can make or break your day on the mountain. That happened at Keystone. You can check the video out right there. I mention it every single resort review, but I'm gonna keep doing it, so deal with it. And so an employee can also completely make your day if they help your family, you know, they got you good rental gear, things like that. So that's why we cover employees. And at Villa Olivia, I didn't see a single employee, I think the entire day. Like literally, like we got to talk to the ticket people, and for the rest of the day, I didn't think I see another employee the whole day. So I gave them a 4 on that. I just feel like the presence of employees is, I don't know, kind of needed. You know, I feel like that just, if you needed help, ask a question, you like would have to like literally go all the way inside. Like even at the chairlift, I don't feel like I saw an employee. So for that reason, yeah, I gave him a 4. Now, views and scenery, you're gonna be blown away. This Midwest resort actually has something really cool about the view and scenery, and it's not the awesome distant view of the Midwest that you can see from this tiny, tiny hill. It's the fact that there's this gigantic water tower like right next to it. So the entire time you're riding the lifts and riding around, you're next to this massive water tower, and I thought that was pretty cool. You know, it added to the views and scenery, and so I gave it a 4 for views and scenery.
You were obsessed with that water tower.
Dude, the water tower was dope.
For no reason.
It was cool.
It was a water tower.
It's just chilling there. You don't ever see it at a resort. That's why it's cool. Now the last factor, the would I go back factor, because if I want to go back, why would I tell you guys to even go? And the reason why they got a 3 on the would I go back is because I don't feel pulled to go there, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't have like the 6th time in the park, you know, like there's literally no reason to go back there. But the reason why it's a 3 is because it might be the simplest resort to ever get to by flying in. So if I ever was flying into O'Hare in the winter and I was like, yo, I'm gonna get a quick day on the mountain, or if I get a 4-hour layover, you know, I could leave the airport real quick and go hit that mountain. It's so close, which would be really cool. So that is why I gave him a 3 on the would I go back, because I'm not really trying to go back. But the whole point of this video is for me to tell you guys who this resort is for, and we'll do that after we get the score from 0 to 100. And Villa Olivia got a smash like 36. Our official lowest score currently of the resort reviews. And that's not because this place stinks, it's because this place is for beginners. If you are going out and learning how to ski or snowboard for the first time, or you're still trying to kind of link your turns or get things dialed in, or new to the park, because I doubt they build a pretty epic park, you know, have you build a park that if you want to learn, you're gonna be able to go there and learn all your basics. This resort, this ski area is meant for the beginner out there. When there's nothing wrong with that, that's the coolest part about the Midwest, is if you're in that area, you can learn, get decent, and then come out to somewhere bigger, or other resorts in the Midwest that I've given higher scores to, which you can check with the resort review playlist, and then, you know, rip a little harder. Because the Midwest actually is, I think, one of my favorite places to snowboard, but Villa Olivia is for the beginners out there. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you smash the like, subscribe, and as always, Team Buckhouse, thank you so much for shredding with me today, and as always, thanks for watching. Keep evolving. We'll see you tomorrow with another video, because it is daily on this Snowboard channel.